Well, ahead of the presidential primaries of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC scheduled for May 29th, political associates of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, former Lagos State Governor and frontliner presidential aspirant, has vowed that he will not step down for any aspirants. Thank you very much for joining us. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Abraham, and of course, looking at the news this morning, this one comes up saying that Asiwaju will not step down for anybody, regardless of this arrangement that seems to be coming up, which is the consensus arrangement in the APC. Well, they said with the efforts Tinubu has put into the race so far, the only way he can accept any consensus arrangement is if he was chosen as the sole candidate. Well, it makes it sound like a do or die affair. Like, if it doesn't happen, then no other thing will happen. And sincerely speaking, let me say that in life, success most of the time doesn't always hit the target the first time. I mean, the current president that we have now ran, I think, about 4 times before he became president eventually. So that you don't win today does not mean that you can't win tomorrow. What must be consistent is that you keep trying. Make sure you are in the race. Make sure you remain in the race. Make sure you remain in the race. So that's the angle from which I see it. And the platform is open for you to drop your comment. Make it simple and civil. And just drop your opinion on this matter. It's beginning to look like a do or die affair. Now, looking at, I saw some incidents that already happened. Talking about primaries, and people's lives are being lost. People are being shot dead. People are being injured in, at different locations. What will now happen during the election? And that makes, like I would always say, is making this particular election very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. We look forward to seeing very, very interesting things that will, we are trusting God that it will lead to, to the betterment of Nigeria and Nigerians. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Now, the APC at its national convention in March produced the new national leadership at the party through the consensus arrangement after President Muhammadu Buhari appealed to the governors and other stakeholders that it is the best way to avoid rancor at the convention. Now, following the successful outcome of the convention, some stakeholders in the party loyal to President Muhammadu Buhari, popularly referred to as the cabal, now are already pushing for the same consensus method to adopt during the presidential primary. They are looking forward to adopting the same method because we have so many people on the line. Now, the screening is going to begin today. I think they are waiting for the green light from the president so that they can begin screening today. Screening is going to begin for all the aspirants. And so we have a number of them out there. We have a lot. I think we have about 28 candidates, vying for the office of the president alone, just in the party, in the APC. That's a lot. And majority of them are big shots. They are big wigs in Nigerian politics. Well, Daily Independent also gathered on Monday that President Muhammadu Buhari, who publicly admitted that he has a preferred aspirant, yes, he said that during that interview that he had with channels, has scheduled meeting with APC governors, National Assembly caucus, and the presidential aspirants towards arriving at a consensus presidential candidate for the party. However, speaking with Daily Independent, Otumba Bosun Oladele, National Secretary of the Southwest Agenda for Asiwaju Swagger 2023, said many members of the APC believe that any consensus arrangements without Tinubu as candidate will not unify the party, while also calling for a level playing field or ground for all the presidential aspirants. He said nobody can persuade Tinubu to step down based on the effort he has expended in the project so far. Well, the best way to go about the presidential contest among the aspirants is to allow a level playing ground, which of course, for me personally, I believe that the primaries should be allowed to hold. The primaries should be allowed to hold so that no one will feel, because if for instance, the president comes up with someone else, just like it is being said, if it is not Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the president comes up with somebody else as his favorite, that will disintegrate the party. So yes, it might be a very sensitive thing to do, but it is still the best thing to do, and that is the only way it can be said that it was democratic in its process. Because a consensus is not democracy. When somebody determines, when somebody decides for a no, it's not supposed to be. And this idea of consensus, I don't really know where it came from. Where did we even come up with this idea of consensus, or what have you? Well, the best way to go about it, like he said, is to allow a level playing ground, amongst the political aspect, the presidential contestants. Now, that is the only way that will ensure that whoever is winning fairly, and whoever loses did so fairly. Once there is fairness and equity, nobody will begrudge the eventual winner and feel cheated. Rather, they will join hands with him to secure victory for the party. Because if somebody is being picked and there is grudge in the system, you're sure to lose it at the end, though. You're sure to lose it at the end. That somebody wins a primary does not mean that he will win the general election. We must all take note of that. So if we are talking about consensus, the opinion about out there is that any consensus arrangement that is not about, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu being the candidate will not unify the party. Well, that's the opinion out there in the APC, and I sincerely believe that too. I am not Asiwaju's spokesperson, but I have campaigned for him, and my group Swagger 2023 has been in the forefront of the call for him to contest. We are glad he has yielded to the call. We have also done a lot of consultation and networking for him. You all can see the energy the man brought into the game, the way he has moved around the country day and night, covering 2 to 3 states in a day. With what he has done so far, I believe Asiwaju will not be persuaded to step down for anybody. When asked if the APC national leader has plan B if the primary doesn't go his way, Oladele said, Asiwaju has not briefed me to talk about that, and have not had the opportunity of sitting down with him to get his opinion on whether there is a plan B or not. But in my opinion, the plan A, which he has based on his declaration is to contest the presidential primaries under APC. His plan B, which I believe he has, is to also contest the main presidential election in February 2023 under the APC. That's interesting. Well, that's the opinion. That's opinions coming from Mr. Bosu. Of course, a big wig in the Swagger 2023 group, who are fronting for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a group that's in support of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu becoming president of Nigeria. Well, what's your opinion on this particular matter? Please do make your comments simple and civil. My name is Olukunle Abraham, and of course, we're sure to respond to your messages and to your comments. And also, please do share our videos with others. Just keep sharing our videos with others. Thank you very much for watching. This is ONIF TV. Bye bye.